Hold that thought, please. News just coming through. MOS State for Finance Pankaj Chaudhary has said over the last 11 years, the budgets presented under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi have reflected the aspirations of the people and have aimed at taking the country forward. The budget being presented today is aligned with that vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047. So there is a strategic vision that has been pointed out. It's flashing right at the top of your screens. There you go, on the studio here at the CNN News 18 DBS Budget Day studio, Budget Day 2026 and Reforms Reloaded. That the budget is aligned with a Viksit Bharat vision for 2047. So is there going to be an outlining of where Bharat's trajectory will be, the economic vision? We will talk more about that and also join you back with pictures from Kartavya Bhavan after a very, very short break. Stay with us.
This is News 18 Network. India's largest news network.
In this aspect, in terms of the formalization of the economy, he talked about the tax net. Should that tax net be widened, and should there be an income parity in terms of across sectors? Whoever is earning beyond a certain slab gets benefits or gets taxed. Whoever is earning below that gets. There are no sectors which are exempt. Everybody is brought under the tax net. Can that be done? Because that will come at a huge political challenge and a huge political cost. But if you look at the numbers, in 2018, 1.39 crore people came down. In 2019, 2020, 21, 2019 it was 1.10 crore, 85 lakh in 2021. And of course, this was the COVID year. And then 1.09 crore in 2021-22, 1.15 crore, 1.10 crore and 1.25 crore. Number of people who were brought under EPFO. So these are the EPFO numbers. So there is a certain level of formalization of the economy that we are witnessing. Now, are these good numbers or can do better? Saket Mishra.
Pretty good numbers actually. We are, because it's not just formalization, it also means people are getting better conditions to work. It means that exploitation reduces. And it means that there's a degree of security after you finish working. I think these are pretty good numbers.
Back live here on Budget Day Studio. That's brought to you by CNN News 18 and DBS Bank. Budget Day Studio, Budget 2026, Reforms Reloaded. Heated conversation between Nirupama, Saket and Nalin here. What are you talking about? Sumita ji, good morning as she walks into our studio.
Saket and I were discussing the entire crypto bit, where I kept saying that the first thing we need to stop saying is cryptocurrency. It's not, I mean, currency is a very wrong word, and I think that's what scares everybody. I think assets is good, and there are various kinds. There is different, and I think we're losing a huge opportunity there. But
yeah, I know there are people who believe so, and I empathize with those people. But given our structure in our country, we have not been able to police social media. Today, we have allowed social media to penetrate into our system to a level that nearly 40,000 crores were siphoned out of our country via cyber crimes. We do not know how to police digital media. We do not know how to create firewalls and to ensure that there are rules in place. We have allowed big tech companies to come here and set up shop, so much so that they can control the country today. If Google shuts down today, decides to shut itself down, if Zoom decides to shut itself down, Microsoft decides to shut it down, what's going to happen to our country? We are going to be held at ransom by this big tech. Not that they're holding us, but we have not protected ourselves to a country. So a nation that is digitally illiterate to that level, that we know only yes and no buttons largely, and all we know is doom scrolling, and we are being influenced by doom scrolling. How many people actually understand the risks of crypto, and does this government itself know how to regulate crypto? They don't.
No, but that's the point, right?
No.
It's not a point. Do they know to regulate crypto? No, but look at what happened with G20. Look at the number of countries that have managed. There is enough that we can look around. There are draft regulatory structures that have come out from multiple organizations. We haven't even started, and the result is
that's what I'm saying. We've got a drone policy in place and a drone corridor in place, but no drones. And